Good morning. It is Monday morning. We're off to Parliament today, but in the glamorous life that we lead, we've got some things to do before we go. So James and I are currently just off to have a look at some office space because we're growing too fast. And yeah, we're just on the lookout, scoping out some new office space, which would definitely, I think, fit the team a little bit better than the current solution. But it is hard because I don't know if anyone else has this, but we work hybrid, and so we only get together once a week, and so it's really hard to invest in office space. Like, really good office space is really expensive, but then when you're paying for it 7 days a week and you use it 1 day a week, that's 7 times more expensive. So we're just on the hunt for some new office space. James has found somewhere, and so we're just gonna go and have a look, and then I'm heading to the train station, and then we're off to the House of Commons. So let's go. Hello. It's the next day. I always promise to vlog and then I just have a crazy day, and I know actually that is the reality, that the point of vlogs is to show the reality. And so the irony of taking like 2 hours out of my day to celebrate entrepreneurship, and then what my day actually turned into because I took 2 hours out of my day to celebrate entrepreneurship, was just, it's just a bit of a joke, to be honest. I'm like actually trying to get ready for my day at the same time as talking to you because I have 6 minutes until my first meeting of the day. Just another crazy day, but I'm back on the vlogs. I've actually missed a couple of weeks of vlogs. I actually have quite a lot of content from a week of vlogs that I didn't manage to edit. I've had a crazy couple of weeks just with quite a lot of things happening in my family and just like my personal life needing to have, quite rightly, some more attention. And so we're back on the vlogs. I'm going to try and get better. I really love vlogging around Christmas. We've got some insane changes coming within the business in the next like month. In 2 weeks time, we've got 3 new starters starting. James and I yesterday, I said that we were going to get some office space. We were going to have a look at some office space because we've just grown so rapidly, and we keep outgrowing every office space faster than we can keep up with it. And we always seem to outgrow it a shorter amount of time than the contract we're in, which is really hard. But we're all good. So today I've got a day of like back to back prospective client calls, which is always really fun. Like, I just always have the best time because my job on the days that I do prospects is basically to just speak to really excited business owners about who they are, what they do, all of that stuff. So yeah, it's just amazing. I'm definitely getting poorly. I've had a really sore throat for the last couple of days. Going to this thing at the House of Commons definitely didn't help because it was really loud. I couldn't hear anything. When I can't hear anything, I shout, which then hurt my voice even more. But just to touch on a little bit what happened yesterday, I basically worked from 5 o'clock in the morning till 10 o'clock at night, which is not cool. I'm not an advocate for overworking. I'm definitely paying for it now. But sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, and we have an amazing team. I do not pay any member of staff to stay after 5 or start before 9. I do not expect it of anybody else, but sometimes protecting them means rolling your sleeves up and doing things yourself. So yeah, that is all I have to say on that. But let's go. Come to a day of prospects with me and we'll see where the day takes us. Let's go. Hello, back again. Okay, so first prospect is done. That was really good. She is a sculptor. Sculptor. She's a sculptor. So she creates lots and lots of lovely artwork, and that is really exciting. I got like 10 minutes into the call and I was like, oh, let me tell you a little bit about us. And I told her about us and the team, and that I run the business with James and that we've got staff. And she was like, oh, I just thought you were in your spare bedroom doing it on your own, which was nice, I think. I have now got 13 minutes in between now and my next meeting. So I had one prospect. I then just had a call with a brand who want to do some paid content in the future. They are a fantastic brand that would really help small business owners, and so collaborating on some content sounds really fun. I've now got 13 minutes between now and my next meeting, so I am just gonna make some TikToks because that's all I do when I have 2 seconds spare. So I save TikToks into collections on my page, and so when I have spare time, they're filtered by like TikToks that I can make in 5 minutes, TikToks that I can make if I've got like half an hour, like if I have to learn a dance or something, things to do on TikTok Tuesday when we've got the whole team together, things to do at Christmas. So I'm just gonna go through my sort of like 5-minute quick tick Rachel ones and see what I can do. So let's go. Right in the shop. My head. Oh.
Just off the table.
Very aesthetic. You know it's a busy day. You know it's a busy day when the only chance I have to pick my camera up is when I'm going for a wee in between meetings. I just wanted to pick up again. It's now Thursday of the same week, so I think the last time I spoke to you was Tuesday. I headed back into London yesterday for an event to meet a client. Today I've got a day of prospective client calls. I've got a day of some really cool speaking events. So yeah, prospective client calls, actual client calls, speaking events. I'm speaking at the AAT member celebration. So this is a celebration for everybody who became an official member of AAT in the last 18 months. We are celebrating you guys, and so I am super excited to be sharing my story, sharing the journey, sharing the benefits of being a member of AAT, and yeah, just actually getting some like face-to-face time with you guys, because that's something that is probably one of the best bits of my job. And then later on this afternoon, I'm also speaking at accountantshe. It's the accountantshe virtual summit, which has been running for yesterday and today. I'm speaking all about impact. So how you can make impact in your career, in your practice, and in the wider industry. Yeah, really excited for that conversation. So I'm now just heading into a meeting with an existing client. I've just had 2 prospective client calls. I'm now going into a meeting with an existing client. We've prepared 3 sets of accounts and 2 tax returns, which is obviously like a lot of information. And so we have got a meeting booked in to just run through all of her bits and bobs, look at exactly what's going on, make sure that she understands it, understands how much tax to pay, all of that stuff. Yeah, just say hello as well. Then I'm going straight into a sound check with AAT to just make sure we're all set up for later. So let's go. Okay, I'm just out of the meeting with a client, and I'm now hopping into the sound check for AAT. Hello. Oh, I can't hear you, bear with me. It's probably a me problem. Probably. Let me just plug some headphones in.
7 hours later.
I guess this is why we have sound checks. Hello everybody, it is the next day, so it is Friday. Happy Friday. This vlog has been a little bit all over the place, I'm not gonna lie, but I've done this before where I like try and vlog and then I'm not able to, and then you guys are like, we would literally rather have any content than no content. And so I am, sorry, just going through my spam emails. Some spam emails, I swear to God, are terrifying. Like, they look so real and it takes me a while to work out that they're not. I'm gonna pop up my schedule for the day here. Yesterday got a little bit crazy. I was gonna bring you behind the scenes on my speaking events and then realized I use this camera to do my speaking events when I live stream, so I couldn't like bring you behind the scenes, but they were so good. So I did the AAT members celebration, which was really fun. There was, I think, nearly 300 people on the call celebrating the fact that they had passed their exams in the last 2 years, which was just incredible. So lovely to be a part of that as well. So very, very happy about that. And then I went straight on to accountantshe, where I was talking all about impact. And then within half an hour of the speaking event, got emailed by accountantshe asking me to go back in person to accountantshe next year, which I spoke at this year. So they've asked me to go back, which is very, very lovely and very exciting. So I guess that went well. And I actually finished kind of on time for the first time this week. I finished at 5:30 yesterday. The last couple of weeks have literally been really crazy. And like I work long hours normally, like I get up at 5 or 6 and then I work till 6. So I'm normally minimum doing 12 or 13 hour days. But the last week, I've literally been doing like 5 a.m. and then not logging off until 7 or 8 p.m. And so last night a 5:30 finish felt like a half day. So that was great. And again, like I'm a huge advocate for like not making this look attractive and like not being like #bossbabe, because hustle culture is not my vibe. But actually, like sometimes, I'm gonna reference the Queen, Grace Beverley herself, but sometimes it's easier to just get stuff done. Like me clocking off at 5 every night when I have like literal mountains of work to get done, I'm actually not going to be able to relax. I'm not going to be able to enjoy myself. I'm not going to be able to switch off. I'm just going to sit there and feel guilty and then just eat loads of chocolate. And so actually, if I just work till 7 or 8 o'clock and then I can actually have like 2 hours of actually enjoying myself and like actually relaxing, it just goes much better. And I feel like I always knew this was going to be a crazy week. Like my schedule was just mental. So not that next week's is any better, but we learn. So I'm just going to get stuck into monk mode. So it is currently 6 a.m. So I'm going to get my head down, clear my emails. I have got a bucket of coffee also. This is my new favorite mug. I don't know what it is about it, but like it is just the most, it's just the most perfect mug I've ever seen. It's from HomeSense, and I bought it and I was in a really, really, really good mood when I bought it. So now every time I drink out of it, it puts me in a really, really, really good mood because I just bloody love this mug. So do you have anything like that? That's like a completely inanimate object, but every time you use it, or like even your favorite jumper, or like something that gives you an inappropriate amount of joy to like what it actually is. So like this jumper, for example, I always put this on when I want like a cozy day. It is from, it's from Hollister. And it is like the coziest. It's actually quite long as well. It's like a 3/4 jumper. It's like the coziest. It's like being hugged in a jumper. And there's something about wearing it that just makes me feel like, right, this is a head down day. Like I haven't got a day full of calls where I have to like look amazing. This is like a cozy, we're having like a self-care work day. And so with this and my jumper, it's gonna be a great day. But let me know in the comments if you have anything that like you get an extortionate amount of joy from, that is literally an inanimate object. Like this like isn't the most aesthetic, it's not like the most fashionable jumper I've ever seen, but it just feels so nice. Again, the mug, just the best mug ever. So let me know in the comments what little bits and bobs you have in your life that just bring you loads of joy. Give me some inspo. So I'm gonna get my head down. I've got 47 emails to clear that came in between when I did monk mode yesterday and today. So let's go. Hello. So I've done monk mode, cleared nearly all of my emails, not all of them, but it's a Friday, it's okay. Me and James are just having we have like a special breakfast on Fridays. Me and James have like a special breakfast on Friday, which is, I'll show you in a sec, but it's roasted tomatoes with balsamic vinegar and garlic with hummus on toast with like sunflower seeds on top. And it's our favourite, isn't it? Mm-hmm. We love it. With a spiced coffee. Living my best life today. So we're just gonna eat, run through our days. We have actually bought this, gonna be hilarious. We thought we'd see what this does for our immune system because we are heading into, everybody is ill at the moment. And this is an active immunity ginger shot. Obviously the shot's not that big, it's a week's worth for one person, so, but both me and James both like hate ginger, so I'm not sure, but we'll see. So we're gonna have some breakfast, eat, run through what our plans are for the day, and then, yeah, I'll catch up with you in a bit. What are you doing, James?
Having a shot. Should I get glass?
Do you know why you're doing it?
Because you told me to.
I actually saw a client raving about ginger shots recently. They've started to do ginger shots, and she actually said that she felt like much better in herself, and literally everybody's getting ill, and me and James like cannot. Oh god, that's a lot.
No, it's a 7. That's about right.
Okay, so this is an active immunity powered by nature ginger shot, and ginger is nature's star player. We give it to you raw. Pressed from fresh Peruvian ginger root for a daily caffeine-free kick. Get ready, it packs a fiery punch.
Oh god. It's quite fiery. Oh, it's really horrible.
I think you gotta like shot it, I think.
I quite like spicy food as well, but it's just horrible.
Ginger spice is different though, isn't it? It's not like spice, it's like hot. Oh. Ah.
Oh, that's not nice.
Just for reference as well, I think you all know this, but we're teetotal, so we're not actually in the habit of shotting anything. I might just do it, because otherwise I probably won't do it. What? Oh. It's like spicy, but it's not spicy, it's like tingly.
It's horrible.
Oh, it's hot. I feel hot inside. Oh, lordy. Thank you. Very good service here. You know it's going to be a good YouTube video if I have to pause Christmas music to start talking. I am so excited for this video. I'm so excited for today. Today is a day that I have been like manifesting and thinking about and dreaming about for a really long time. So when James and I first started dating, we first got together, we moved in together and we lived in a tiny, and when I say tiny, I mean tiny 2-bedroom flat. And I love cooking, I love feeding people, I love hosting people, I love just making people have fun. And so hosting a Friendsgiving, which is just a celebration of friends, was just a huge part of like when I thought about owning our own home and just feeling really settled and happy. It was Friendsgiving that I kind of had in my mind. Last year, at the beginning of November, we very sadly lost our cat, Pickle. Pickle was our first pet, and like it very much like impacted me and James, and so we didn't really celebrate any festivities or Christmas last year. And so this year is the comeback of the century, and this is the first time we are hosting Friendsgiving. I'm so excited. I've spent an extortionate amount of money in M&S. Do I have one single regret? Abso-bloody-lutely not. Welcome to Friendsgiving 2022. It's currently 12 noon. James is just walking the dog. I'm doing a little bit of prep work because James actually has a football tournament today. I'm a very proud wag, would not miss him playing football for the world, and so I'm just gonna do some prep. We went to M&S this morning, gonna prep some of the food, pop it back in the fridge, and then come back later and carry on. So I thought you guys would appreciate a little. I'm not going to do a full haul because there is so much food, but I will talk you through what we got as I go. But the first thing that I want to talk to you about is just some, because I know you guys are going to ask me where it's from. So for me, like one of the best bits about hosting is like getting out all of the like dishes, like big dishes that you don't normally get out when it's just two of you. And so the first one that I'm very excited about, because it's festive as well, is this fella. Very excited. Okay, so the first thing that I wanted to show you is this fella. I just broke it. Oh my god, why can't I rewind? Oh god, I can't get it put back together. How did it go together? Oh my Lord Jesus, how did that happen? The cost of having a YouTube channel. Crockery. I picked that up from HomeSense very, very recently, and I just love HomeSense. Very, very affordable. This fella, I'm actually just gonna bring the camera so I don't break it. Okay, so this guy is up next, and you have all of the individual little plates that come in, little hot in the middle that I always put hummus in. Are you ready for what's about to happen? You are not ready. Oh, she spins. She spins. I'm really feeling like you guys are gonna be as excited about that as I am. If you're not, I'm so sorry, I just wasted like 20 seconds, maybe a minute of your life. But I'm as excited about the plates and bowls as I am about what's going in them, but now I'm gonna show you what's going in them. You know in M&S they do those like 3, 4, is it £5 or £8? I never know. We got 6, ladies and gents, we got 6. So I'm just gonna work out how I want to separate them all. I'll probably put you on a time lapse because you'll probably find that boring, but just in case anybody cares, I'm not sure if you will. We got 2 of the ploughman's pot because the ploughman's pot is the OG, goes with everything, obsessed. We then got an olive and antipasti medley. We got tomatoes and it's Italian mozzarella. We got some paprika king prawns, and then we got some chorizo peppers and potatoes. Potatoes! Very excited. I'm gonna put the Christmas music back on, get you guys on a time lapse. I'll see you in a minute. I don't mean to alarm you, but I think I've had the best idea I've ever had. Okay, so let me talk to you. So this is olives, we've got the potatoes, chorizo, red peppers, we've got mozzarella and tomatoes, and then we've got paprika prawns. And I was just wondering what to put in here, and then I realized that we bought 2 of these from M&S, which if you've not tried these, they are literally a staple of ours, and they come in this like brown ramekin. Me and James actually save the ramekins every single time we have one, obviously. Which is great. It means we've always got loads of ramekins. What it actually means is it's like building up a walk of shame in our cupboard because we can actually count how many of these we've eaten, which is excessive amounts, but let me show you. I was just thinking I might put hummus in here, but if we take this out, obviously it's still in the wrapper, so it's a little bit bigger than it will be. Oh my gosh, I'm literally gonna bake this, have melted cheese in the middle for when people arrive. I'm just clapping to myself in my head because I feel like that's the best idea that anybody's ever had. I feel like that's the best idea that anyone's ever had. I'm living my best life. Also, just realized I didn't tell you where I got this from. So this is from John Lewis. Okay, so that's one done. I don't know what to do about the one that I broke. I feel like if I fill 2, it'll be silly. I think James is gonna tell me that I won't be able to super glue it in time. I don't even know if we have super glue, and it's too dangerous. Like I can't put stuff in it if it's broken. Firstly, how will I wash it? Secondly, what if someone picked, oh, I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. Okay, let's continue. Let's continue. Hello. Just for anyone who hasn't tried this ploughman's pot from M&S, I'm just gonna read out what's in it because it's literally the dream. Like if you love picky bits, this is the ultimate picky bit thing. So it's mature cheddar, cherry tomatoes, pickled cucumber, and cornichons. Is what the little gherkin things? And I just thought I would narrate give you a little rundown of what's in there because if you've not tried it, it really is the OG of like antipasti. I did also just realise that I've been telling you guys, sorry, this is a very chaotic video, but I did also just realise that I told you guys that I love cooking and have proceeded to just like put things in pots, but the cooking can't really start until later, so you will see, I'm not just a putter in a potter. Okay, let's see what else we can get done ahead of time. Okay, it's cheeseboard time. Okay, cheeseboard time. Also, the best bit about the spinny thing from John Lewis is obviously you just take out the little pots, pop them in the fridge, and then pop it all out later. Looks very aesthetic, and it's like a here's what I made earlier situation, so love that. We have got just the favourite selection from M&S, so I'm gonna need a knife. Okay, so just a quick run through of what we've got. We've got the cheeseboard selection from M&S. This ham, I cannot even tell you, I'm literally embarrassed to tell you how much it cost, but we got a roasted ham flavoured with natural orange and honey glaze. Very excited about that. We didn't want to like just do picky bits, so I've got a big ham, I've got a beef joint that I'm going to cook, we've got lots of bread rolls, so if people want like big like baps with ham and beef in, and like horseradish and stuff, we've got that. We bought this, which I'm actually not entirely sure what it is. It's a pepper saucisson sec, which I think is just like ham that's covered in things. James loves like all cured meats and stuff, so I think that's going to be one for him. I'm also using this for the first time, which is a lovely cheese board set, which we got bought as a wedding present. And so really, really excited to be using this for the first time, hosting in our house. So yeah, really excited for this. Let me see if I can turn this little bundle into something aesthetic. Let's go. Okay, so I have done lots and lots of prep. So we've got the cheese board prepped, all of like the picky bits, and then I have actually just got some baking trays lined up, ready to go as soon as we are back. Yeah, off on wag duties. I'm wearing James's big puffer jacket because I think I'm gonna get quite cold standing there watching him. So yeah, I probably won't bring you with me just because you might find it a little bit boring, but yeah, okay, cool. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. I may or may not be wearing a Christmas jumper. I debated it for quite a while. I have had approximately 2 minutes to get changed. I was gonna like do something, but this is the current situation. I've got like Blue's waiting for something to fall off the oven, off the oven top, but I've got like a situation going where I've got like, you know, it's party food and it's like 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, like, so I don't really have a spare second, but let me show you the current setup. Alrighty, so we've got like dips and crisps. Then we've got a little, when I say little, I mean little, salad section. Then this is the lovely setup we did earlier. The cheese is just cooking, so I've popped that there. In the meantime, then I've got my little Christmas tree. The cheese board is back out. Yeah, so this is the current setup. Got everybody's plates here ready, oven line up. We've got these, this is my current organisation system to make mini cheeseburgers. I've got a drink station. Me and James don't drink, so we just have like orange and lemonade, but I told people to bring their own drinks, so they'll go there. And then I've just cut up some bread rolls ready to go. And then this is the dinner situation. So I'm hoping I'll get like 2 minutes before people come to like freshen up a little bit. James's football tournament went very, very well. They got through to the semi-finals, which was really good. I haven't defrosted yet. I was so cold. We were there for 3 hours. I stood in the cold for 3 hours. Absolute nightmare. But I'm gonna have to go because the next lot of food has got to go in the oven. I'm not sure how much I'll vlog tonight. It'll either be like fun vlogging with friends, or it'll be just like my head is with friends, and so I'm just not gonna vlog at all. So we'll see. See you in a sec. Hi! Are you jingle jangling? Are you jingle jangling? Ooh, are you chased by a reindeer! Ah! Smile. Keep smiling. He's a video.